What is the hedgehog concept as it pertains to business strategy? Well, this concept is related to the Greek parable, the fox knows many things, but the hedgehog knows one big thing. And this was made popular by the philosopher Isaiah Berlin in 1953 essay, The Hedgehog and the Fox. It was made popular in business practice by Jim Collins in his famous book, Good to Great. And the concept is this. A company should identify its core value proposition, or the primary thing that it does well, and focus on that thing. So comparing that back to the Greek parable, the fox has many ways to catch prey, and it can be very wily and very smart. The hedgehog is not, but it does have one ability, and that is to defend itself against the fox. And if it's really good at this one thing, it can consistently beat the fox, even though the fox has so many advantages over it in many ways. So if you apply this to business, a business can compete against other businesses successfully by focusing on that one thing. Because otherwise, scattering your interest or objectives, it causes a lack of focus, a lack of competency in the things you do, and then it can reduce efficiency in those things as well. So diversifying business offerings, which is a form of competitive strategy, oftentimes undermines the objective of competing well in the marketplace, because doing many things means you do a lot of things poorly. Doing one thing or a single area of value focus means you do that one thing very well. So with that being said, there are several steps to implement the hedgehog concept in a business. First, ask yourself the question, one, where do your passions lie? What is your abilities? What are your core competencies? Then say, what are the skills related to those things? Based upon your ability to do these things, does that relate to the value delivery process such that it can create some form of sustainable business model where you are exchanging value with others in exchange for a return of value? So look at your skills, look at those activities and passions. Do they align for a sustainable business model? That is, you're looking for where does the things you like to do, your skills, your passions, overlap with the value delivery and or exchange process. If you can identify that, then you can assess that against your current strategy, whatever you're doing in the value delivery process, and seek to better align them. Because once you do align them, it means you're going to be more efficient, or more proficient, that is, in the value delivery process. Now, in doing so, the final phase or thing to keep in mind is that you have to make everyone aware of what you're doing. You have to communicate this strategic position or approach throughout your organization so that everyone can be on the same page as part of the process. Because in essence, the idea is that everyone works together towards this one thing. Likewise, if you have diversified interest and efforts, then it defeats the purpose of the hedgehog concept, that is going to lead to greater focus and efficiency and proficiency in what you do. So this is the hedgehog concept and how it relates to business strategy and practice.